let's get back to it. I'm satisfied to kind of really immerse myself in this. This is only one episode. This is #ad. The dev sent this to me today. This is called The Council episodic. I don't know when the other episodes are going to come out, but available for console and PC. So I feel pretty confident that if we get through episode 1 tonight, if you like what you see, go check it out, follow it, play it on your own time, the other episodes. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Shinji. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Made some coffee and also grabbed myself
sorry.
a healthy snack. Because that's what I do. I eat like a bird, like 6 times a day. Alright. I have Kona coffee today. Oh God, not you again.
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durocher can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of Durocher's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Is my
Louis
man
grows impatient at
fucking
not yet having met
clairvoyant?
the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late. And we have much to discuss.
Nice hair.
One last move?
Knew it. I called it. I to
Don't
myself.
worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
That was Napoleon. I was just like actually there. Weird. No, I'm not.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
I'm sure it acts as a good preservative too, my dude. Ooh.
I'm coming.
Hurry now!
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
Yes.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Yes.
I bumped into her in the small salon before.
Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams.
We called that.
But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens. I was present at her funeral.
It is
Okay.
disturbing indeed.
That's weird.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so.
I'm trying to get her underwear.
Elizabeth is in the small salon.
You can tell
if
me.
If you hurry, you can still catch her.
You can be honest with me,
I
Georgie.
just need 10 minutes.
Georgie.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
You know, we kind of blew off George Washington, and I'm curious about the vision. But I also think we should help George. Since we kind of play the Sherlock games together, I'm sort of... Now, this is on a contingency that you guys aren't answering, like, because you know what happens. Or if you do, just don't indicate that you do know, you know? Don't be like, do George Washington trust me? Like, let's take a tally. What do you guys think? See, that's what I'm thinking, Celia. You gotta be a bro. We blew him off in the hall earlier. The least we could do is help him. But there could be a very important lead about the vision. You gotta help out the first president, yeah. The vision is really intriguing, yeah. But I think we may have to go with you gotta help him because okay. Cap Insanity makes a very compelling argument because it's in all caps. So
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
the fuck was the small I was downstairs. This music is weird for this. My immersion. The fuck is going on here? What are you doing, sir?
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in this small salon.
And
By
you're
whom?
I don't know exactly.
and you're just listening at the door?
A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Why should I be the one to go?
Come on, this guy's a cardinal? Weren't you about to enter the room, Your Eminence?
Oh, no. I was just passing by.
But since I do happen to be here, shall we go in together now?
I'd rather go and find help. It's safer.
Well, and let's see. It's always the same ones who get dumped in it.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
The captions were all wrong.
Who do you think you are?
Multiple paths. There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to. No shit.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you, stay out of it. This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
Excuse
What the
me?
hell's going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
Let her go!
I can't let...
Stay out of it, boy!
Shit.
What are you playing at? I told you to mind your own business, boy. If you think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind.
What does he look like?
Give me
Look.
one good reason not to knock you down.
I can tell you're looking at fuck tonight.
That's the spirit. But it won't be enough.
Uh-oh.
Don't think you're getting away with it that easily.
Uh-oh.
I'm sick of all these talks. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine.
That's... You
And on
keep
top of it
saying
all,
that.
A woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay.
Next thing you know, they're gonna be stealing all your Twitch viewers with their titties!
Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
I believe in man. From speech comes dialogue. From dialogue, peace is born. And from peace, great destinies flourish.
What the fuck are you talking about? I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move. We're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress.
Did his accent just change into something else? Did he just go from some kind of like rough semi-English guy to some kind of weird like neckbeard guy?
Let's see how brave you are.
The fuck? Okay. Someone threw you off balance. The cost of effort points increases when using your skills. Beg for mercy.
Listen, we barely know each other, and it seems everything went a bit too far. Let me apologize.
I don't like this.
If I offended you in any way.
What's wrong? Someone cut your balls off?
Listen, we
didn't
barely
mean to
know
do
each
that.
other, and it seems everything went a bit too far. Let me apologize if I offended you in any way.
I saw the one above.
What's wrong? Someone cut your balls off?
Damn it.
You should have kept your big nose out.
Uh-oh. Ouch. I saw the option a little too late. I don't like this UI. I don't really like the UI. I did not detain Lady Adams. Perur knocked me flying. I didn't pick up the talisman, and I could have found something out about my mother's past. The UI is really hard to read with that kind of the way that it's presented with the
Dead to rights.
I don't know. It's not open world now.
You have failed me. I don't know what you were doing, but Elizabeth returned much too soon. Any earlier, and I would have been caught.
Sorry.
I didn't get time to search through everything, but I did manage to find what I was looking for. The young lady really is John Adams' daughter. Signed, George Washington.
Well done, Louis. The President of the United States asked for your assistance and you screwed up? Mother finds out, I get the feeling I'll never hear the end of it. Not for a few years, anyway. Now, what was I going to do last night? Ah, yes. Search the room. According to what I saw in my vision, this room was Mother's before I got it. Maybe she left something behind that will help me find her.
Your next reading. Let's go with that. Oh.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Looks like I find quite a bit of that.
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
Devil's Thorn. I can't remember what that does. Temporarily reveals the immunities and vulnerabilities. Okay. See, I needed to use something like that or the Carmelite water when I went up against that dude. That's too bad. I'll remember that next time.
Nothing. Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices. I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
Wait. Circle-shaped key.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Is there another item over here?
Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room?
I fucking love it! Shut up, Adrian Brody!
Writing
Speak for me.
From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill. The smell reminds me of something. It smells like lemon. That's odd.
Somebody mentioned lemon. I guess it was just him in passing about the sleep remedy.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio represented St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
Dude, I fucking love Caravaggio. Ooh! What a gorgeous view of the blinding sun! Nice. Collector coins. What are those? Coins in Mortimer's Manor. Okay, that's probably just objective based. Like, I got an achievement for getting all the coins. Well, the Riddler's trophy.
Here's something will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local
Lemons.
climate.
Vigilance level 1. +1.
Someone's picked some lemons. I'd be surprised if my mother didn't help herself to a few. She was always going on about the surprising properties of lemons.
Well, Flocka, you gotta be careful.
A priest's robe, crosses. Must be Piaggi's room.
Is that what I saw through the window? Alright, back in my room.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
Well, clearly it's a fucking...
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round. A Voyage Around the World, the travel log of the explorer Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother? Found it. A faint sign of the Order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room. Come on, Louis, think. Think.
Think, Pooh Bear.
Let's recap. My mother was in this room.
Mm-hmm.
I found a rare edition of her favorite book.
Yeah.
She must have left something behind. She must have used the writing materials. The quill has been used, but not with regular ink. What if she used lemon juice instead? An old trick used to hide messages.
That's pretty rad.
A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Good question. That's a good fucking question, man. Here's negative alterations. There we are.
The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
We're not a chemist. I don't know, man.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very
Nazarene,
jolly.
thank you for 25 months of subbing. Welcome back, man. I've made some bad choices, Tina. Science is locked. Let's take the ash. I think we could sprinkle it across the page. Maybe it will stick. I don't know. It's kind of a jank option, but... But it tells me... it tells me to do it with this. Alright, sure. Floof Herd with the 3 months of subbing. Welcome back.
Damn, I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good. Might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no. There's only traces of lemon.
Now you're just making it worse.
Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message.
Yeah. Dumbass. The box? We have a key.
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
The golden lemon.
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richer. To be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
I got royal jelly. And amber fragments. Subterfuge is locked. Damn it. Just break the fucking box open. Think about the properties of the ink. I mean, let's take the ink. I need science on my side.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Take the candlestick. Think about what it can be used for. Set it on fire.
Well, so it wasn't that, and I've just stained half the page. Ink is always used to write a message, never to reveal one. I must find something else.
Burnish the page with a can.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage. Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
That's what I said, man. So I went and brewed myself a nice cup of Kona Blend. Kona Blend. It's not your normal French roast. That's it. That's the end of it. The only thing I can do is put the candle to the page, so let's just set it on fire.
Ah, it's working. The heat reveals the message.
Don't say too much, Kelthwood.
Wrote. Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, it could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable. Great. I hope
Good
it
work,
wasn't
man.
a unique edition or Mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
All good, Kelvin. Yeah.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical. I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Holmes?
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
So we got Elizabeth Adams here. The daughter of John Adams. Sir Gregory Holm, okay. Vice President of the United States. Elizabeth was rejected by her parents at birth and was declared stillborn. Brought up in isolation, she grew up into a frail young woman with bipolar disorder, devoured by her terrible fits of anxiety. Her deepest secrets were slowly gnawing away at her from inside. Despite numerous treatments, nothing could cure her. The young woman continued to descend into folly. As a friend of Sir Gregory Holm and of Lord Mortimer, John Adams decided to send his daughter to Lord Mortimer's manor in the hope that he could help her. With little hope, Elizabeth has now been at the manor for a short while. We haven't found her yet. Oh, God! Sir Gregory Holm, Baron of Nottingham, is a very influential British aristocrat. Confirmed royalist, Sir Gregory Holm spent his career extending the influence of the United Kingdom throughout the world. From the flourishing East India Company to the Spanish trading posts of America, he stamped his hallmark on key decisions made by the world's preeminent economic power. In England, he contributed to the reduction of the national debt and Being very attached to family values, he invested time in the working class, creating charity schools in order to offer a decent education to the future links in the next industrial revolution. A network builder, Holm always finds pleasure in attending the social gatherings of his old friend, Lord Mortimer. Jacques Peroux, he is the one who punched us. He's one of the fathers of the Revolutionary Tribunal of Paris. During the Terror, he quickly became one of the most worrying figures in all of Paris. He distinguished himself by taking part in the siege of the Bastille and in the capture of Louis XVI, the current King of France. He was involved in the creation of the Revolutionary Tribunal. Is he a man of law or torturer? Nobody dare say. The judge of the people has overseen many trials that sent opponents and traitors of the revolution to the guillotine. Peroux interrupts his revolutionary activities when Lord Mortimer, his patron, invites him to join the latter's social gatherings. Fucking Napoleon Bonaparte. As a young lieutenant in the French army. In his early youth, Napoleon was uprooted from his native Corsica, and thus he bore a grudge against the aristocracy, the clergy, and the French people who failed to accept him. He joined the French army with the firm intention of making a name for himself and of marking history by proving his true worth, Searching for backing of any kind, he attracted the sympathy and support of Lord Mortimer. Invited to the latter's reception, Napoleon intends to prove his value to the world. Servants. They wear a mask. It is a recurring subject of the conversation among guests. No one knows the true reason. And then, of course, we got Georgie. He's the Cookies Forever 1991. 2 months in a row. Hell yeah! Welcome back. Thank you. George Washington is the founding father and first president of the United States of America. Washington shared his life between military and political success. Very early on, he was introduced by Sarah de Rocher in the upper circles of an influential secret society from France, the Golden Order. He later took the helm of the American branch. Tired of politics, he wanted to retire to his property in Virginia, but that was without taking into account Lord Mortimer, who encouraged him to come out of retirement. On the advice of his friend, he ran for a second term and was successful. Invited by Mortimer to his island, Washington likes to attend such social gatherings incognito. I think that's it. Alright, it's time to go. Time to go away.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Bro, let's do it now. What's the wait? What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for?
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. I'll see him later.
Motherfucker! Let's keep jogging on through.
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
It's a bit Sherlock Holmesy. I've been enjoying it so far. Let's get all up in her room.
For God's sakes, what happened here?
Whoa. Whoa!
Welcome to the Church of Skinned Teen.
Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Consume the crystals? Something tells me I want to consume them, but I'm gonna wait.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
It seems unwise. That is very clearly, that is, if this wasn't overt enough. Some Satan's going on in this room.
June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you, but that they will soon subside. Should I believe him? I cling to the belief that we shall soon see each other again, at long last. Right soon. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. Don't forget to tell me what present you want.
So they know that she's here and alive, and they write to her.
A ruble.
Collector coins.
Carmelite water will give me a little reprieve.
Yeah. This fucking room is bananas. Do you like the bear, Tina? Do you like Free Bear? He's a free bear. I can't go that way. Five circles shaped key.
August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I am driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll receive my letters. Father controls my correspondence more and more. I am certain he filters our exchanges. Thankfully, one of the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters to you. But they still remain unanswered. I often think about you and pray every day to be able to hold you tight. We have so much time to make up. I beg you, answer me, please. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. That horrible woman came again yesterday. She spent a long time speaking with Father. I didn't understand everything because they spoke in French, but I'm sure they were talking about you.
What about this other one?
30 November, 1791. My dear sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the heart. Father told me it was for your well-being, but I can't help but blame him. He claims that your condition has worsened and that it could be dangerous for both of us if we met. If only I knew where you were, believe me, I'd be at your side. I haven't received any news from you in a long time. Please write. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. I hope you like the enclosed talisman.
Where's that? Okay, it's just gonna let me read all those again. Go to the Red Salon on the first floor. Is there anything else? Devil's Thorn. Of course that came from this room.
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
Subterfuge is locked. I don't have a key. My
dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and, unfortunately, your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother. She still isn't ready.
Dude.
Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
The fact that the paintings, I was kind of thinking about it, but when you said it, that creeped me out. You know what's creepier? I don't have a reflection. Okay, I think that's it from here. Let's see, we ran by her room. Let's keep trying to infiltrate some rooms here before we go down to the red salon. Wait. Item? No.
Monsieur Johann von Wollner.
Wollner. Strong German name. These are some solid ASMR footsteps.
That must be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
What am I hearing? I don't have subterfuge. I need to throw some points into that.
Might be better to take a different stairway.
Yeah. I think that ruins my fun with the doors. Although... Hello. I can't do that one. Can't go in there. Alright. Ooh, ooh. I guess we'll take a quick jog through here. See if we missed anything. My room. Piaggi's room. No one's room. Elizabeth's Satan's playhouse right there. We just passed. So we should be coming up to a staircase. Can't go down there. Alright, let's go to the other one. That is a nice touch, I agree.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet? I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Holm.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru. You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes, why?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
Excuse me, but speaking frankly, why would you care?
I know your mother very well.
Do you?
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No, I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain.
Oh, wow.
I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Jesus Christ!
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
My fucking mom is the fabulous moolah.
And next you're gonna tell me my mother's also responsible for that scar on your head?
My heart stopped twice during the operation. I lost my memory for 6 months. You obviously have no idea of the abuse your mother inflicted on me.
Wait.
Proxima, what's up?
There must be some kind of mistake.
My only mistake was ever meeting your mother.
She's able to describe every detail without hesitation or getting flustered. It's becoming difficult not to believe the poor girl.
Hey, Nataki, what's up?
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that?
there must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
You brought it up!
You're right. I don't want this conversation to turn into an interrogation. You've suffered enough already. I respect your silence. Please excuse me.
Well, thank you. I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Yikes.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they? Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her.
Yes! Remember that time I killed Kate Marsh by accidentally not bringing up the right family member? I'm bringing it back, baby!
Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person.
Listen, Alex, it was not my fault! Kate is in a better place!
Oh, my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Yeah.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
Jesus.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
It all goes back to my mom.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Dude, Remy, everybody's getting beat the fuck up. I mean, she's fine. We still look better than the fucking Sir Gregory Holm. Hello? What is up, my dude?
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
I have a few questions about the manor.
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, Sir can access, on one side, the small salon, where the guests like to relax with a good book.
Small
From
salon.
there, Sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, Sir will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured, the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Except for my mother.
Yeah.
Has Sir another question?
What about the second floor?
What's on the first floor?
The first floor is reserved for guests, sir. That is where Sir will find his private rooms. The main corridor leads around the building. 3 stairways will enable Sir to return to the ground floor. It is also from there that Sir will be able to reach the second floor.
Thank you very much.
Anything else, sir?
What about the third floor, which you conveniently call the second floor?
Yes. What can I find on the second floor?
That floor is strictly reserved for Lord Mortimer, sir. In the west wing, on the second floor, are his private chambers.
So?
In the east wing are the rooms reserved for Lord Mortimer's personal guests. At the moment, these rooms are reserved for Sir Holmes, sir.
Sir.
But only authorized guests may access that area.
Yes, sir.
Does Sir have any more questions?
So, may Sir walk outside, sir?
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If Sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help Sir in any other way?
Sir, tell me about Lord Mortimer.
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that Sir would like to know?
What about everybody else that's here?
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps Sir would like to know something else?
Help me out.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
That's what I was gonna say, script.
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir. And I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend Sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
I have a free use. I will take it.
Indeed, this masterpiece must not become more damaged.
Give me.
Let me have it and I'll take care of it personally. I love antiquarian
Let me just
books.
fucking...
It bothers me somewhat. It isn't Sir's job to take care of it, really.
It clearly means a lot to you.
I would love to.
Give it to me.
You'll be doing me a favor by letting me have it.
In that case, sir, I shall leave it in your care with pleasure.
Jesus
May I
Christ.
do anything else
That's
for
a
Sir?
huge book. What else does that jacket have in it?
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
Neosporin for my eye?
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately, I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Oh, I'm gonna keep trying.
I still haven't quite recovered after the boat crossing.
McRock,
Would you have
how's it
any
going?
Maltese cross, by any chance, please?
Thanks for the host, man.
I am sorry, sir, but the Maltese cross may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise
Maybe I
against,
want to
sir,
piss my
taking
pants while I'm high as shit. What is it your business? Come on. It's not worth the cost.
You wouldn't have a little golden elixir I could use, would you?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, I have orders not to give any of that medicine to any of Lord Mortimer's guests. Some guests are here to follow a very strict treatment. Mixing or combining certain substances would be dangerous for sir.
Come on! It's not worth the cost. Later, bro. Just take a quick cruise around here, see if there's anything we're missing. Dude, I love maps. To the salon. Post haste. Oh, that's what? Wait, what? Oh, great. You. Don't you fucking look at me like that.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge.
A penny!
Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
And you, sir?
I don't see how. Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Wollner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
And right he was, too. Yes, I heard the news. What a story.
Surprising when you know Wollner prohibited religious practices in Prussia. Renowned member of the Rose Croix Order, former Freemason, and great lover of alchemy. And look at Piaggi fawning over
looks
him.
it.
I really do have a problem digesting political protocol.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Jesus Christ. The push-up on this fucking dress.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favorite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule. But I count on your discretion.
I have a theory.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
Dude. Alright, wait. She's got some shit going on here.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Oh?
Is everything
Wait a minute. Hang on.
all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
The dress is ridiculous. Get to know...
My lord,
Yeah.
I only know the prestige of your name.
We've not spoken to him yet.
Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur
Louis Moras de Richet.
de Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
And right he was too.
I am just a simple French citizen.
Let's just pretend we're not who we are. Yeah.
Oh, you seem nothing like a commoner. Especially compared to that wretch over there sharing our meal.
Don't trouble yourself.
Anche till Milan,
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Of course.
Let's
Not know a person.
let's let her reply.
What do you think, madam? What is this Bonaparte doing here?
The presence of a soldier is never a good sign. It can only mean there's going to be further war. To answer your question, I only know that his family were in favor of the revolution, and that it almost cost them their lives.
Thank you, that's helpful.
Certainly not.
Monsieur de Richet, it would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
And then Jay.
Go ahead. What do you want to know? My friend. Please, go ahead.
Yikes.
What do you want to know?
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis.
I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
Maybe they're okay with him looking like this because it gives him this like rugged handsomeness. Like if you beat the shit out of Adrian Brody, almost like pretty much exactly, because that's what this dude looks like.
Appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Absolutely.
Well, of course.
Oui, oui, ha ha.
And for that, I have a little question for
Dans
you.
la cuisine,
The
maman
agreement
épluche un oignon.
stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
Okay.
Absolutely. 50,000 louis d'or in hard cash.
The offer I'm talking about was for only 20,000 louis d'or,
Uh-oh.
Monsieur de Richet.
I blew
The
it.
truth is, you really have no idea about our agreement.
I really don't.
So, you're wasting my time. I need to work with people I can have confidence in, sir.
The exact numbers may have escaped me. I suggest you wait for my mother's return in order to manage such details.
I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
Well, you have used 4 consumable items during a single quest or consumed a noxious element. Dialogue timer is no longer visible. Oh, fuck.
Let the people make their own choices.
I didn't mean
You
to
are
do that.
joking, I hope.
No, I am.
The people are simply not capable of taking charge, don't you see? They are
I
an
blew it.
uneducated
Napoleon hates
mob
me.
Who react on the spur of the moment, incapable of providing a coherent vision for the good of the country.
I was looking at my options, man.
I think there must be a misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
I cannot believe that Lord Mortimer advised me to speak to you. I must have misunderstood. Excuse me, please.
Bravo, Louis. Total fiasco.
Yeah, push him off the edge. Nobody will notice. Nobody's gonna notice that Napoleon's
My
gone.
friends, I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer.
Jesus.
And you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host.
Yeah, where the hell is
For
this
the rest,
motherfucker?
I would like to
I feel like it's
reassure
that-
you
I feel
that
like it's the
Lord
scary
Mortimer
dude.
always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I
Yeah.
can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington. Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Well, shit. I found my mother's message hidden in a book. I managed to persuade Elizabeth Adams to talk to me about her mother. I met the guest during dinner. I searched her room. But I dirtied one part. I failed to convince Napoleon of my legitimacy. I could have searched Napoleon's room. It wouldn't let me. Sweet. 8 available points. Let's upgrade some of this. Logic, vigilance, questioning, agility. I'm kind of into getting another one of these too because I seem to be missing like some really important things here. We could go ahead and upgrade our vigilance.
All right, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
My next reading. Parallel Lives, a series of biographies of illustrious men providing much information on their lives and the origin of their greatness. Rules of civility and decent behavior. We could get a skill point in etiquette. Or one in science. Let's go for the science one. I don't know, I think it's just the trees and plants that are attracting them. I don't think there's an importance to the butterflies. It's pretty good so far, I really like it.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together.
Yes.
I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Yeah, we're the best
I
of
adapt
friends.
quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
In no way did I fuck that up.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Not really.
To tell you the truth, not really.
This is
You
gonna.
are right. Be positive.
This is gonna go how it's gonna go,
Sarah
man.
is in the company of Lord Mortimer, and they will both turn up shortly.
But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
Where all I size you up, does that mean anything to you?
As I haven't visited all the manor yet, I wondered if you hadn't seen a Medusa by any chance.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, La Gorgogne, the Medusa from Greek mythology. Would you have seen one? In any shape or form?
Not at all, my son. I'm not sure what you're getting at, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be of any use to you.
Thank you anyway, Your Eminence. I won't take up any more of your time. On that last word, then I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
We're looking for the Medusa because his mom mentioned it in the hidden message. Hey, Buckley, what's up? Find the place mentioned by your mother. Okay, that is our main objective.
Dining on ham. Well, that's very appetizing.
Hey, it's a painting for Enigma. Top ham.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Oh, I have a key for this. Don't I? I thought I did. Whoa, shit. You're getting a puppy. Nice. Cute.
Circe.
Congratulations, Buckley. A black lab. Subterfuge level 1. You collected 4 amber fragments. Your maximum effort is increased by 1.
Amber crystals.
Cool. Milty's milk. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Welcome.
Welcome to the Church of Skinned Teen.
Thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime on this channel. Show some love, guys. Golden elixir. I love this room.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Can I touch it?
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
We got royal jelly that I can't pick up. That's fine. Wait. Let me just use one and pick this up.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
I could be going faster.
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia.
Collector coins. Oh my god! The painting! Do you guys recognize that at all?
Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
I did unlock. I just did the skill unlock a bit ago. Every time I switch to like a new day or like a new like section, it gives me, I think it's every time I get a new level really. But I did some upgrades just recently.
Allegory regarding the Declaration of the Rights of Men. That's the least you could say.
Opainos.
Liberty or death by Regnault. Well, I'll take liberty, please. But I do understand his choice, even though it seems radical. Ah, painting by Ingres. Molière dining with Louis XIV. The king's posture is surprising. It's almost as if he's addressing someone in the assembly.
When do we see dogs playing poker?
Christ Crucified by Velázquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alcudia. Golden elixir. I'll keep it for later. The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci.
The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples.
Cash.
Oh, in love with Judas, Judas.
A meeting between Louis XIV and Philippe V. I wonder why Mortimer's particularly fond of this painting.
Because it's cool looking.
The Company by Rembrandt.
I'm into this. I'm into this game for the art. Let's go.
The Fall of Phaeton. Another painting by Rubens. Poor Phaeton, struck by lightning by his father Apollo for borrowing his chariot and losing control of it.
Tapestry.
Moral: don't steal Dad's chariot. Amber. The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near, his brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything. Ah, François Ier, Receiving the Holy Family, a painting by Raphael.
We get it, you're French!
Celia. That name means nothing to me.
Cold. Fucking cold. I love that painting, though. Let's see. We were over here already. Weren't we? Or were we back in the fucking other room? No, we were here. We weren't here. We weren't here. We're getting closer. I can smell it. That one has no notation. That one has nothing. Mortimer?
A painting with no name.
Mortimer! There's the Medusa. Hang on. Let's clear the room out.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Ah, yes. Somebody had to take time to make that model in the game. Like, with the penis and everything. Okay. What's that? Reach it.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Okay. To the Medusa. What's up, Lorg?
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Find the solution to the Medusa enigma. I feel like that guy's facing the right way. Wait. What this?
The Origin of Myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa.
Read the pages in Latin. Read them in French.
Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the Gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Some of the heroes divert attention from the Gorgon. The hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa. Okay.
Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society.
I didn't realize he was gonna read.
Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the Gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
I wish I had linguistics. I can't read the Latin one. Stand back. Let's turn it towards her. Turn it towards the shield.
Now, Louis, it's time to keep a logical mind, as every good scientist should. The aim is to defeat the Medusa, so what can the lantern be for?
Distraction.
To light up the Medusa? Hardly likely. The hero holding the lantern will be easy prey, and the shield will be of no use. To light up the sword? No, that makes no sense. So that leaves the shield. I wonder if the aim is to play with the light. If I turn the shield right, the light would be reflected. The ray of light will perturb the Medusa and focus her attention on the best protected hero. Pretty smart. If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Let's take a look at the mechanism.
The mechanism is worn here. Whenever the shield is not turned toward the sword, the machinery freezes up. The statue must have been in this position most of the time, betrayed by the marks of time. So that makes it easy. The shield must face the sword.
Okay.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa.
That's it. Oh, dude.
Rah!
Oh,
For
shit!
Pete's sake, Emily. You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
you'll keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
I was feeling a bit peckish. I went in search of the kitchen and I ended up here.
Yeah.
Your sense of direction is mind-boggling, isn't it?
So's yours.
Well,
What are you
no
doing
matter.
here?
I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Sure, thanks for the host,
Your
man.
dreams.
At
What
your
is up?
service, madam.
So she is also a super sleuth. What we got here? Oh, examine.
The heavenly symbols refer to Pandora's box. Emily, I'm pretty sure I've got Pandora's box.
Of course you have. You see an earthen pot and you immediately assume it can only be Pandora's box. Logical.
I'm looking for it in another game. Who's to say that I haven't just found it here? Charman, what's up? How's it going? How was your stream? We're playing some, it's called The Council. It's a new game, just came out today. Hashtag ad was sent to me, but I'm enjoying it so far. It's kind of Sherlock Holmesy in a way, and it's a nice reprieve from the frustration of that one puzzle room in God of War. I will get back to it, though. Stream was good. This is good. This pleases me. You guys make sure you follow Char. Check him out. He streams quite a bit. It's good to see you guys. We're just kind of hanging out, making fun of Adrian Brody and boobs
What
here.
I like about you, Louis, is that you never fail to surprise me.
Examine the symbols. We already opened the jar.
Emily, what if I open the jar? Would that then make man responsible for all the evils?
Try. It'll make a change.
Nerf this nerd.
All
Thank
right,
you for the
can
3
we
months.
Move on now.
I do love your irony, but honestly, are you ever impressed by anything you see?
She is
By
not.
a chamber pot? No, you really do need to do better than that.
She is not. I'm Johnny Fearless.
Hey, Mortimer's the author of this work. It talks about his passion for art.
Which he clearly has a very large one, indeed. Oh, what is this? That's an interesting placement. That's an interesting... I'm thinking of a clip of Echo that I just, like, fucked with for clips of the week. Where is it? I think it's back here. This is it.
I thought you were gonna call me stupid.
There's a drop right over top of the mountain. There's gonna be like a group of dudes circle jerking on top of the mountain right now. They're all excited.
It's like a ritual in summoning of the crate. Is that what you're saying?
Oh
Like-
shit, you're on front page. Sorry. They're holding hands.
I imagined like a satanic.
Somebody
pentagram,
just asked why
but
we were
of-
featured content. There you go, right there.
Sorry.
We call this one circle jerking over the crate.
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
Shut up.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
Try it on. Actually, identify it.
The workmanship on this crown is amazing. The finesse of the gold laurel leaves is beautiful. A crown worthy of an emperor. I'd stake my life that it's a genuine article.
I can just see Mortimer dressed in a toga, wearing a laurel wreath, strutting around his manor all day long.
You have a curious idea of Mortimer.
Why? He's eccentric, like all the English are, isn't he?
Well, if Peru stands for French grace, then if I were you, I wouldn't be making that sort of remark.
Adrian Brody is judgmental as fuck.
Oh, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself.
Excalibur!
You should see the sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
It looks like Excalibur!
This weapon is typically French, quite old, undoubtedly goes back to the Crusades. If it is a true Damask sword, it's worth more than a kingdom.
It really does look like Joan of Arc's sword.
The famous Maid of Orleans, one of your favorite historical heroines.
You bet, given the number of English butts she kicked.
And we all know where that got her. When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
That's exactly what I'm doing. What is with the gravity of your... You know what? Never mind. Collector's coins.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
Well, have you read them?
The Gospel According to Judas, or How to Crucify Jesus as Part of God's Plan. You do realize that the contents of this book could undermine the very foundations of Christianity.
One more reason to leave it in the secret room of a lost manor on a private island.
Do you realize how important this book is?
Of course, but what I really want to know is how did it come into Mortimer's possession?
I was thinking the same thing about all the paintings and sculptures in the manor.
He's a collector of antiquities. This is not that hard to grasp as a concept.
How did the English manage to get their hands on them?
When someone wants to attract the attention of the world's leading power, somehow the gifts just pour in.
You wouldn't have gone to the Vatican recently, would you?
Are you calling me a thief?
Certainly not. Never entered my mind.
Thief. You're a little shiesty.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Holy shit, she complains so much.
Do you think that can really be Jason's golden fleece?
No. You are aware that Jason and the Argonauts is a myth, aren't you?
But Mortimer's been protecting this hide. It must be of great value, don't you think?
Certainly of historical value. This kind of hide is still used by gold diggers in Eastern Europe. Now you see how easy it is to obtain a legend.
Teen
Why do you
hand,
have
Nerf.
to act so nonchalant every time I show you something?
Louis, anyone can kill a sheep, rip off its hide, and say it's the golden fleece.
We're at Lord Mortimer's, not at some farmyard fair. You're just too skeptical.
And you have a tendency to believe anything. Talk about an unlikely pair.
Yet, you know opposites attract, don't you?
What's this?
I found an amazing ring. There's an inscription engraved on it.
That is a huge fucking finger. I'm not gonna fake propose to her. I'm certainly not gonna ask her about her marriage. I should. I should do both of those things. I'm reckless. I want to get over here. Hang on. What? There's a...
Here's something interesting.
Shit.
A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
See those fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spreads exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job. These documents must be fakes. No man can own that many original works, no matter how rich he is.
Be careful. The Order has tried many times to estimate his personal wealth without ever succeeding.
And look here.
I'm going to
Castles
assume
in Scotland,
vampire, if
vineyards
not.
in Italy, districts in Venice.
Yeah.
He's richer than some European countries.
I mean...
These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
So vampire.
And how do you know my mother was interested in this room?
I didn't know, I just supposed she was.
Some French
And you
soldier
just
guy.
confirmed it.
Kick the shit out of him.
Do you think she found what she came for?
I don't know.
I don't think she did.
She was obsessed with Mortimer.
Or-
and I must confess, these property deeds
She
are
did,
troubling.
and she learned too
If that's
much.
the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? Why keep such a collection hidden in a secret room? Any thoughts?
Yeah.
Mortimer has every reason in the world to conceal it, even if only to keep it from people like us.
Hey, Emily, we're not thieves. We're only looking. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
You kept bitching at me to get over here. What about this?
What is that you found?
Mom's brooch.
A cameo pendant.
Isn't it?
What's going on?
It's hers.
Nothing.
It's something.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it.
What is
Tell me
it?
what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen.
Listen! Other parts of you are open like a book. I'm not suggesting that's improper or impolite or just like whatever, but you should probably just tell me what's going on with Brooch, man.
Emily, it seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
When are you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you expect? That I'll fall into your arms and say yes to everything you want?
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little. If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
Thanks.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese, but I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Pragmatic, intelligent, sure of herself. Her only weak spot is her difficulty talking about herself.
I don't know much about your past, but I'm guessing you had to get by on your own for much of your life. It might have closed you off, and that can be a disadvantage. It might be time for you to open up and risk a little trust. Not every man you meet wants to hurt you.
Yes, you may be right. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Let's press her.
I know you well enough to see that you're hiding.
You just encountered an immunity. Oh, I didn't realize that I don't like the UI for this game. It's like my only problem with it so far. I was confused by how that looked. It looked like it was something that I was meant to select.
something from me. Why won't you look me in the eyes? I've figured you out, but you refuse to accept it. And you're starting to find me charming too.
I admit it. You win. You, worst investigator there ever was, have sussed me out. Well, at least you made me smile. I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me, but I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
Oh,
You're a gambler. So, your partner is... Your husband, of course.
My husband? He can't even walk without a cane.
Shit.
Poor old man. Let him live out the rest of his days in peace.
How nice for him.
That's not working for me.
Your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one even knows.
Yeah!
When it comes to getting results, you are very good. I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Twins, Basil.
Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes. You can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
I totally guessed.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
See, I think in order to know that, like, for sure, I would have either had to stick around earlier in the hall, engage in some other part of the storyline that I don't even know that I had the option for, or go through her room. So there's a few like kind of loose end things like that kind of leave me confused about what is going on with me in the game, if that makes sense. I'm really enjoying it so far. There's a few things that are kind of throwing me a little bit.
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other.
The UI is the biggest one.
We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself. Or you will pay very dearly.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
It's time to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, the cut across his nose came from, like, way early on.
What do you think of our first adventure?
And he recently got
I must admit, it has been
the
fun
bruises.
by your side.
Same here.
From somebody else. Need some royal jelly. Oh.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Oh.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, This is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
Dude, she is covered in Satan.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
What do you guys think my choice should be? Do we follow boobs? Or do we go with Satan? Yeah, no, she's like super like she's got glyphs all over her. Her room is covered in like the same thing. She's kind of rad looking. Elizabeth, because she's got sweet tats. Emily equals sex. Tiny tits, big titty goth girlfriend, or goth girlfriend. I think everybody wants me to go talk to Satan. Elizabeth seems unstable. She did say she may die soon. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what's going on here.
Sorry, Emily, but I can't leave Elizabeth like this.
This is the
All
second
right,
time.
Elizabeth. How can I help?
Thank you. Come on, follow me.
This bitch is gonna stab me and sacrifice me.
I really need to talk to you, Louis, right now.
Is
Does Lord
going
Mortimer know the
on?
mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it! My days are numbered.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, I don't know if it's about my mother again, but I'm telling you, you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
I saw her.
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
This looks exactly like my house.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night while she was hiding?
Yes, Louis, I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you, it was her.
Oh.
She doesn't hesitate on her answers. She's not trembling. She's really convinced of what she's seen.
Did you talk to each other?
No, she was far away. I didn't make any noise, and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Holm? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms.
Sounds solid.
She's here. I'm telling you, it was her. Yes, I need something to calm me down.
Both of them are for her. I will take the glass.
I'll drink with you, but let's go easy on it, okay?
Cheers.
I don't know where she gets her rot gut from, but frankly, it's disgusting.
You know, Louis, when I came here, it was in the hope of getting help. I've only just now realized that I've been drawn here into a trap.
Whoa. The alcohol's gone to my head.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Here, the condemned's last drink.
Dude.
Man, I need to take it easy with the booze. At this rate, I won't last the night.
Benefited.
Oh, easy on the drinking, okay? Alcohol won't solve our problems.
The second one isn't any easier.
So, do you want to know why she did all those things to me or not? Even if it changes the image you have of her forever?
What was she trying to cure you of then?
Of the one illness she never managed to treat me for.
Are you fucking what? Together till the end? Dude, I'm kinda, what do you guys think? I'm kinda wanting to see what happens when I go down this line here. Together forever and ever to part.
Come on, Elizabeth. We have to finish what we started.
Now he's into it!
I feel all dizzy.
There must have been a reason. Just tell me. Tell me what my mother treated you for.
She wanted to silence them!
What? What are you talking about? Silence what?
Brother Mugen, thanks for subbing! Welcome!
Welcome to the Church of Skinned Teen.
Voices.
The voices.
The voices in my head. They speak to me, Louis.
The pounding.
They've always told me what to do. They say nasty things to me.
The pounding. Frogman. Are you possessed?
Elizabeth, are you saying that spirits talk to you?
You're right. Sometimes there are several voices. How did you know?
No, listen, I don't know anything. I'm just repeating what you said.
They want me. Want me just for themselves. They talk to me all the time. Yet your mother did everything to make them go away. Ever since I was little. And look at the result.
It's impossible, Mother. You spent your life trying to prove that the supernatural doesn't exist. Why punish this poor girl? Oh, shit. What has she done to you?
Uh-oh, Louis. Are you starting to believe me?
What do you...
Too bad it's all been for nothing.
Excuse me?
They're still there, you know.
What do you mean? They're still talking to you?
All the time. Despite everything Sarah put me through, I still hear them. And here I am on a lost island, knowing that no one knows me. And I find myself here at the exact same time as her. You see? You understand? You sense it too. I'm going to die here. I beg you, tell me you believe me.
I believe you.
I'm here, Elizabeth. I'm right here with you. And I do believe you.
Thank you, Louis. You know, despite what people might think, I'm not crazy.
Says she hears voices, has tattoos of Satan everywhere, has the same tattoos that she's got, like, on, but she's got that, it's on her wall, she's written it everywhere, giant pentagram with candles in the middle of the room, knife sitting in front of her, giant, like, lobotomy type scar on the side of her head. Not crazy, though. Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go, let's go. Yeah!
My God, Elizabeth, how is this possible?
Welcome to my world, Lil Louie. Welcome to my life.
Advise her to escape or advise her to stay? I feel like escape is gonna turn into fucking Shutter Island and she's not ever gonna get off of here. What do you guys think? We've already gone down this crazy path. I feel like telling her to escape is like the logical next step. I wouldn't actually tell her to. I don't think. I don't know. She's kind of made it like a nice home here. She's nested, clearly. She's comfortable to a point. I like the whole candle thing going on. The motif, you know, it's homey. It's nice. I have a good idea. You should escape. People are saying stay? You guys are telling me to stay? Reasons. Well, bang, okay? Listen. I don't think the voices are gonna let you leave easily. You should probably stay here. I will look out for you. Maybe we can go hang out. Hey, maybe we can go hang out with Emily in her room. Laura Croft did all right in the woods. I'm going to advise her to stay.
Let's not rush into things. You have nothing to fear here. I'm with you. And anyway, my mother's gone missing. You're not in any danger.
That's not what the voices say.
Listen to me. Don't give up. You must resist. And tomorrow, you'll see. Things will be better.
You like my little concoction, don't you? That's rare.
What?
It no longer has any effect on me. But my guests generally don't appreciate me mixing alcohol with laudanum.
Oh
no! What? You put laudanum in my drink?
He just turned into Keanu Reeves. You see his face?
In both. Don't worry, my little Louie. We'll sink down to the bottom together.
Oh man, I feel like puking. I really feel like shit. I gotta get back.
Don't worry, Louie. I'm here now. I'll take good care of you.
What is this bitch gonna do to me?
Don't touch me!
Just leave. If I get up, I'll fall.
You're down for the count, man. Just chill.
Oh, little Louie's tired. Leave everything to me.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Just let go.
Mademoiselle, may I come in?
Yikes. Don't tell me she's fucking dead.
My head. I shouldn't have drunk so much. Oh, shit.
She's fucking dead. Oh, no.
Elizabeth!
Ah! I failed in that. I could have joined Emily in my room instead of having drinks with this bitch. We have, however, escalated the situation to a DEFCON 5. I'm okay with this. That was it! Oh my god! this is episodic, so I guess episode 2 is coming. I honestly, I don't know when the next episode is coming for this. It's a good question. What a fucking cliffhanger, though. It's Dash Game Info. We're trying out a new bot. So most of the commands are going to be like a dash now, I think. She was a piece. She was a piece. Alright? I don't know when the next episode for this comes out, but I'm going to be looking out for it. If you guys want to know more about it, check out the, yeah, no, not all of them are going to be yet. You check Game Info, or you check MB the same way. But stuff like Share, Slut Me, yeah, some of those are still in the bot. We don't have, like, the point system moved over yet. Well, you put a, there might, actually, I think there's a cooldown on it. It could be subs only, I don't know. Fizz went to bed. He'll have more of the answers for you guys on the bot. Well, that was cool. I enjoyed that. The only problems that I had were there were times where I found that, despite... Oh, coming soon. No more. Okay. Despite the leveling and progression system, like the skills, it seemed like some of that didn't matter. You could still solve it just with kind of guessing or mousing over things. And the UI was a little confusing for me, but otherwise I liked it, and that was nice. It was a neat twist.